your life is truly dependent on this. And yeah, like take that leap of faith, okay, blindly as well, because you're not going to know how your future is going to be exactly. You might have a vision, and that's where I speak about, when it comes to setting your intentions, it's not about having expectations with the divine, because the divine at the end of the day has control over our life. We are to surrender to divine will and trust that, the divine has got us. He truly wants us to feel good about our lives. He wants the best of us, and he sees and hears our dreams and what we truly desire deep down. So there's no need to worry, because if something that you want and doesn't work out, it's usually because there's something better out there for you. Last week's spiritual theme, the spiritual talk for the theme was, there is a better way. And that's where we need to put our trust in, because even though it doesn't seem like it in the physical world, there is a better way. And this better way is coming. And this better way is going to be shocking, okay? It's going to be like, wow, I did not expect that. But this is so much better than I ever even dreamed about. And, this even relates to relationships as well. You might have thought that the previous partners in your life were the love of your life, were your soulmates. And, I've been in that position where I truly thought they were the one. And it's hurtful, and it's, what is that word? It's crushing when you realize the truth, right? Like when you truly actually now sit with yourself and admit it and accept the truth, right? Because at the beginning of the breakup, a lot of people are in denial, right? They're in denial that this is meant to work out, and that perhaps this is just a momentary separation, or perhaps, I did something wrong. And that's not the case at all, especially when it comes to the divine. The divine is here to teach you a lesson. There's lessons that we learn in relationships, and there's soul contracts that need to be sealed, okay, for us to be able to step into this new world. So think of like a huge envelope, a vanilla envelope, and you have several contracts in there, like you would a business contract, right? And obviously the divine, when you're born, is not going to just hand out all the business contracts to you, because that would be overwhelming. And you wouldn't be ready as well for any of those. Like if you're a baby, why would you be ready for like this, college level business contract that you can't even read, right? So as you progress in your life, as you start maturing in your life journey, you start getting handed out these business contracts with the divine that are at your level, at the grade level that you are. And when you're able to graduate, think of like high school and grade school and graduate college, right? When you're able to graduate, it's because you're ready to step out into this real world. But when it comes to the spiritual journey, this real world is the spiritual new world. And when you're graduating, that's when you're going to be able to transcend whatever this reality is and whatever this new world is going to look like. Because I can't tell you, because I've never been there yet. But I do feel like I'm on the way to there, right? Because at the collective level, we're all going to experience it at the same time. The people who are jumping on that train. Think of this metaphor of the movie Harry Potter, right? In the movie Harry Potter, when Harry Potter and his friend Ron and his parents are trying to get to this magical school, Hogwarts, they go to a regular train station that is mugwort, like human, right? And obviously that train is not going to take them to this magical world. Only them going through that brick wall. But you remember at the beginning when Harry Potter wasn't yet believant, it was his first year, he didn't quite pass through the door. He actually crashed with his baggages because he didn't believe, or he didn't know how to open the portal. And then as soon as the mother of Ron taught him how to do it and how to truly believe in it, he gracefully and effortlessly passed through that brick wall. And he entered into this new world that no humans who were asleep had access to. That's the metaphor that we're stepping into. And that gave me a great idea to watch Harry Potter again. But I've watched that marathon like a lot of times, so I don't know about that, because that takes a lot of time, right, to watch that marathon. It's like 10 hours plus. But that's kind of like this portal opening that we're moving into. And that's kind of like how it looks like as well. So I think that's very magical. And I want you guys to like wake up to this and be joyful about it and smile. Like I really feel like we need to be more high vibration. And my health and wellness program is really bringing that into my life. even lifting my spirits and making me more lighthearted. So join me in that, because self-care and self-love really has a lot to do with your vibration, and only high vibrations are allowed in this new world. So yeah, like, I really hope that this talk touched your heart and really resonated with you, and you actually take the time to look at the videos that I've been posting, because it's really for you, for your soul journey, right? And take a look at the one that I also posted last night, which was the 2020 energy guide. It's a compilation. I have a trailer on my website of 2 videos that I recorded. One of them was on New Year's Eve. It was a spiritual talk where I broke it down each month, the energy for that month and what we can expect, and predictions basically. And a lot of them came true from the beginning of the year. So what I decided to do last Saturday that I recorded this, it was like a 3-hour special. And I know that there's 2.5 hours there, but it's because as I was uploading my videos from my camera, one of the videos actually erased, and it was October. So I feel like that's significant. I might do it again in the future, but it's still in the New Year's Eve spiritual talk. So whatever that happened is probably either because the divine didn't want the collective to know about it, or for whatever other reason, right? So it's 2.5 videos there, but you have access to the energy in the New Year's Eve spiritual talk, okay? And they were both like 3 hours long. So you can rent it if you don't want to purchase it for $8.88, so $8.88. I think it's magical manifestation numbers for abundance and infinite potential, or 1111 is all yours forever. So that's the number of spiritual awakening, right? And I love to use numerology in my pricing sometimes because I feel like it has magic in it. So yeah, really take a look at those videos. It's all in my lecture section, and take a look at my other videos that I've been posting ever since we've been in this situation. The first video that I started off was a message from above 2020. It's that one where I'm wearing the gold dress. And that was like a special hour where I really just channeled information. And, I kind of brought truth in that video, right? And that's right before I started those cosmic consciousness episodes. So take a look at those videos as well, because there's a lot of truths in those videos. And I even teach you a lot about star seeds, which I did a workshop. And it's funny how I did all of these workshops about ancient wisdom, Lemuria, Atlantis, and star seeds last year in 2019. And I didn't know why the divine was kind of like opening me to learning about these ancient wisdom, because to tell you the truth, before I began this mission on August 2019, I didn't know a lot of these things. I was like new to the spiritual journey. There's a lot of other light workers that are much more advanced, and I was following other light workers, but I wasn't yet at this ancient wisdom level. And I feel like in these past, how many months has it been? Like 8 months, literally 8 months. I've catched up and more. Okay, like I've literally, my whole life revolved around learning about this spiritual world and ancient wisdom. I basically didn't have a life, not even a social life. And now obviously I'm at this point where I'm ready to come out of my cave and share this more with you guys, come more live stream, and I'm in the works for that, okay? And just be more of service with what I've learned, and also spend more time in my own silence again, because I used to spend a lot of time in my own meditation, because that's where I got channeled information. And I've been doing a lot more of that, basically my spiritual practice, my self-care routine. And in that, where I teach you a lot about that in my health and wellness program, is where I'm actually able to channel clearly. So it is relevant to your spiritual journey, and it has all to do with your alignment. So take a look at those videos and my lecture section, and I'm gonna link it all below. But I really hope that you have an amazing Sunday, and you really listen to what I have to say in all those videos that I have for you. So become a member. It's only $11 a month, and I promise you that it's over like 100, 200, 300 videos all over accumulated. And I just saw 9/11. So this is about being a light worker. Make sure that you start investing right now. Perhaps my Lightworker University program, all the curriculum is on my website, how the program is going to look like for a whole year. Classes are going to begin in August. I was guided to postpone it to August, so we're going to begin like school time, because it's going to be like a huge university school, and we're going to be doing over like 9 hours of class a week. So it's going to be 3 major large classes a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for 3 hours long. And that's going to be 10-week semesters, and it's going to be 4 semesters in total. Now the first 2 semesters are going to be back to back, because I want to finish before the Christmas holiday break. Because even though whatever's happening in the world, I don't want to say anything, but predictions come out in those videos, so take a look if you want to know what to expect and get ready, basically, mentally and emotionally and physically in your financial world, right? But we're still going to celebrate, and I'm going to celebrate because that's my favorite time of the year, and I love to bring in this holiday vibes into my platform, right? And into my family and my home life. And I'm a big baby when it comes to that, and a child, but it's beautiful because it makes you joyful, right? And so I'm looking forward to that, and then we're going to begin the next 2 semesters after New Year. So I believe it would be January 4th, that Monday, and it's going to be so much fun and so enlightening. So really take a look at all that I do for you guys, and yeah, I'm wishing you all an amazing and beautiful Sunday. Namaste.